Hey guys, welcome to today's lesson on rhythm changes. Today we're talking about pentatonic and blues scales over rhythm changes. Two very popular sounds being used, and it's such a beautiful sound. I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration. Please check out my Patreon page for more of an in-depth lesson. But here's basically what we're doing. We have rhythm changes. We have this progression, for example. You know, there's many variations, but here's just the A section. Pretty stock, just in the A section. Do that twice. So over the A section, assuming we're in the key of B flat right now for this example, there's two scales you want to be thinking. B flat major pentatonic, or this. Whatever your favorite fingering is, learn it though. B flat major penta. There's many tricks again to talk about pentatonics. Please see my pentatonic lessons. Previous lessons on YouTube and of course Patreon. So yeah, the B flat major penta gives you a very pretty and very sweet sound. And I'm just playing it in one position. You know, the kind of really very kind of B.B. King. Remember, the major pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 of the major scale. So again, it's very inside. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Very sweet. I'm adding a few little grace notes like this. But I'm pretty much sticking with that major penta. Sometimes I even like the 4, 3. You know, adding in slowly around that. But I'm still thinking major. That's also B flat major 6 arpeggio. So even within the pentatonic scale, there's a lot you can do. The other flavor, the bluesier, the rock kind of vibe flavor, is your minor pentatonic / blues scale. That's B flat minor. And I know you all know that. If not, again, please do your homework. Learn your major penta and minor. Let's mix and match these flavors with the backing track here on iReal Pro app. This is at 100. Nice, easy, medium swing. I'm gonna yell it out. Major penta. Minor penta. Major penta. That was 4 bars. Now I'm going to do the minor. And that's your A section. Okay. One thing else that I love to do, sometimes I'll be thinking, and I'll demonstrate a little bit further. Sometimes I'll be thinking a major phrase, then a minor, and again minor / blues, on that B. This is all on the root of B flat. That's very important. And it's nice just to stay in one position. So again, learn your B flat major penta and the minor. And again, that was also the blues scale. I'm going to do this for a little bit longer, maybe pick up the tempo just a notch and just demonstrate and yell out these phrases. But what I was saying was I like to mix and match. So I kind of call this a composite scale. Some people might call it a hybrid scale, to where you have basically all those notes mixed in. You have the 1, you have the 2, the flat 3, the 3, the 4, the flat 5, the 5, 6, and flat 7. You get pretty slippery, pretty chromatic. You can add a lot of fun little flavors. So again, you might hear me add some of those really chromatic-y licks, and that's really just a combination of both of those two scales, the major penta and the minor blues. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Major. Minor. Minor. It's just looping the A section. If you are a player who wants to play over every chord change, this will be very liberating to you because you just float through the changes. And because of the nature and the strength of the pentatonic scale and blues scale, it just sounds good. There's some other little tricks. Again, I recommend joining my Patreon page. I know I'm plugging it, but I really want you to check it out if you like this method and this teaching approach. Okay, so now let's talk about the B section. This is just a quick primer. I always call this the Sweet Georgia Brown trick, where it goes through the dominant cycle, because this is essentially what rhythm changes is doing for the B section. You have D7 for 2 bars, G7 for 2 bars. Just like Sweet Georgia Brown, even though it's 4 bars on that song, you know, but same idea. So you can think, in this case, D7, you can think D major penta. I'm gonna play here. And then for the G7, don't go to G, think off of D and do D minor. And there I just kind of whipped out a D minor 6 lick, but you can play D minor penta. So again, this is just some quick little tricks for you to navigate. You have D major penta, and then D minor. And then, that's pretty quick and easy, just pentatonics again. Up here on the 10th fret, you have D major penta, D minor. Okay, so for this B section here, the D7, we're gonna play D major penta. G7, D minor. C7, C major penta. And then on the F7, C minor. Or blues licks. Sometimes I like to bust into the B flat minor on the F7. And that kind of pulls us back, ties us all in to your last A. Let's just try that, just on the B section, just 110 here, just the B section. Let's give this a try. D major penta. D minor. Now move it down to C. C minor. Again, D major. D minor. Now it's for the G7, C7. And then F7. Again. There's that sweet George Brown trick. Major penta. D minor. C major. C minor. Blues. D minor. C major. C minor. One more time. D major. Okay, so that's a quick mini lesson there just to get your feet wet, soloing on rhythm changes, the very simple pentatonic and blues approach. Of course, I threw a few quotes from, melodies, and just learn how to do major to minor. That's essentially all we're doing. So important, some basic stuff here. Let's put on the play along and just jam out. We'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube page, of course, and also please consider and check out my Patreon page, my online music community. Thanks, we'll see you soon.